Good morning, students. As you can see, I'm going to start a first chapter in chemistry, that is the language of chemistry. So the first topic that we are going to start with will be atomicity. Let us see what is atomicity. It is defined as number of atoms present in one molecule of an element. Number of atoms present in one molecule of an element is called atomicity. Now, on the basis of the number of atoms present, we can have different types of molecule. That is monoatomic molecule, monoatomic molecule. So these are the molecules whose atomicity is 1. So we can write its atomicity is 1. Some examples are helium, neon, argon, that is the noble gas. Because they do not combine with any other atom, they exist as a monoatomic molecule. Then we have diatomic molecule. Diatomic molecule. And these are the molecules whose atomicity is 2, like H2, O2, N2, Cl2, etc. Then we have triatomic molecule, tetraatomic molecule, then octatomic molecule. So we can write, and all these molecules having 3 or more than 3 number of atoms present, we call it polyatomic molecules. So we can write polyatomic molecules. For example, O3, it is a triatomic molecules with 3 number of atoms. It is called ozone. Then we have P4, phosphorus molecule. It is tetraatomic molecule. You can see 4 number of atoms are there. So its atomicity is 4. Then we have octatomic, like S8. S8. It consists of 8 number of atoms. So it is called octatomic molecules. Now after this atomicity we have symbols. Symbols, as you know, is the way to represent one atom of an element, and there are different ways to represent by or writing the symbol. This is how. So we have symbols. So some element can be represented by writing the first letter as its symbol, like hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. You can see first letters only is being used to write the symbol. Now there are few elements which can be represented by writing the first 2 letters. That means symbols will be first 2 letters. Examples can be helium, He, then nickel, Ni, then lithium, Li, and so on. Sometimes the elements are also represented by writing the first and the third letters. Like chlorine Cl, then zinc Zn, magnesium Mg, and fourth way to represent is with the Latin name. The symbol is derived from the Latin name. Like sodium, its Latin name is natrium, so its symbol becomes Na. Copper, its Latin name is cuprum, so its symbol is Cu, and so on. And next topic will be how to write the molecular formula. Please see. Formula, which is also called molecular formula or chemical formula. So formula of a molecule represents the number of atoms of each type present in the molecule. For example, we take water, it consists of hydrogen and oxygen, where hydrogen number of atoms are 2 and oxygen is 1. So using this we can make a formula H2O. Similarly, when we take ammonia, consists of nitrogen and hydrogen. Hydrogen is 3 and nitrogen is 1 in number. So this can be written the formula as NH3, and so on. Calcium carbonate, suppose. It consists of calcium, 1 atom of calcium, 1 atom of carbon, and 3 atoms of oxygen. So formula becomes CaCO3. Now after this we will see how to find out the molecular mass. You see, molecular mass. Molecular mass is sum of each atom of an element in a given molecule. That is sum of atomic mass of each atom of different types in a given molecule will give you the molecular mass. Let us see how to find out. Suppose we want to find the molecular mass of calcium carbonate. Then for this we need to know the atomic mass of the elements involved. Like calcium atomic mass is 40, carbon is 12, oxygen is 16. So to calculate the molecular mass, each atom has to be multiplied by its respective atomic mass. Like calcium, you can see there is 1 calcium atom, so multiply 1 by the atomic mass of calcium, that is 40. Then carbon is also 1, its atomic mass is 12. Oxygen is 3 and its atomic mass is 16. So we are getting 40 plus 12 plus 48, which is 100. This is how we can calculate the molecular mass. You can also practice yourself by taking different examples. There are so many examples given in the book. You may try it from the book. And next day we'll discuss about radicals, which again will be a very important topic. So till then, Thank you.